Lately, Violet has been pushing her naps back a little bit further, so instead of trying to get her to nap at her old time, I thought I would do a little practice. But because it was close to her nap, she did end up wanting to be held and integrated into this practice quite a bit, which I didn't mind. My intention for this practice was remembering my wholeness. I've been really thinking about that a lot lately. Remembering, reintegrating all the different parts into myself and remembering that I am whole, I am full of power, and finding the rootedness within my center, finding autonomy within myself so I don't go outside looking for validation. I don't need your opinion to affect how I feel about myself. I can draw in and feel steady and anchored, sovereign within myself, so that from this place of wholeness, I can show up for my family, my friends, my students, the world in a better way. If I focus on healing myself, then I can save myself and I can feel that wholeness within myself. And then from that whole place, I can go and save the world. I'm so grateful that I have a practice where I get to come and remember that again and again and again, squeezing into the midline of myself. Anatomically, something I was focusing on this morning was opening across my chest, specifically where my shoulder meets my pec muscle. If the pec muscle is tight, it pulls the upper arm bone down onto the pec, collapsing the heart. And there's an acupuncture point right there, the lung acupuncture point, that has a lot to do with self-esteem. So when I don't have good self-esteem, that's when I look for validation outside of myself. So I was focusing on opening up across my collarbones, opening my pec muscles, and finding the strength in the back of my heart. Remembering that I'm whole and I'm strong and I don't need anything to tell me that. I know I can remember that. I'm about to do one of my favorite calming techniques. I take my fingers and thumbs together. I call them little bird beaks with my hands, and I start on the inside of my eyes. I brush over my eyelids to my temples, press in at my temples. I go down and around my ear, hands on my shoulders. I ground myself, and then I place my hands one on top of the other in front of my heart. This goes over several acupuncture points that help settle your nervous system. Violet was assisting me here, helping me root my belly down by sitting on me. It was a little less helpful when she started jumping up and down. I'm so grateful I have a practice that I get to come and practice remembering. I remember on my mat in a more peaceful environment, so that when I'm off of my mat and things feel chaotic or I feel like I get pushed off of my center, that I realize that I have autonomy and sovereignty within myself. Thanks for watching.